Hi everyone, I'm Chef Leroy and welcome to my cozy kitchen. So today I'm going to do a product review on a chamber vacuum sealer, okay? This is the Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer. This model is the US VX model. And I'm telling you what guys, this thing is a kitchen game changer for me, I'll tell you that. So I did a bunch of demonstrations with it already. I'm just gonna go over some of the product detail and then you make your own decision on whether you wanna get one of these for your house or not. This thing is awesome. Anyway, let me get into the particulars of the machine. Okay, what do you get with your Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer? Okay, what comes in the box? So let's open the cover. When you get this, you're gonna get this vacuum tube. You get your power cord, and this is what's so nice is it's removable. Man, I'm so happy about that, okay? The other thing is they give you this fake avocado vacuum packed. I don't know, they're just showing you what it looks like. You're gonna get a pack of vacuum bags, not this amount. I got this on Amazon. I got another 100 bags. I think you get about 20 bags with it, somewhere in that range. I've already done a bunch of vacuum sealing, and I had used my other Food Saver vacuum bags as well, so they work in this machine as well. So anyway, let's show you what's inside the cabinet here. So you have a port right here. This is for your vacuum tube. And what is the vacuum tube for? That is for these guys, which I found on Amazon as well. So you put this in here, and I have a demonstration I'll show. And then that goes in your port in the back, and you can seal jars with it, which I sealed this black garlic in a jar. Perfectly sealed. I also sealed, well, I sealed these are my pesto jars. I sealed these inside my chamber vacuum, but I also have a demonstration on that as well. There's two different sizes for the different size jars that you can get. It's really nicely constructed. There's a rubber gasket at the top here. Okay, there's a nice rubber seal gasket up here, and it's removable so you can wash it. There's also inside the chamber, the seal bar is actually removable as well, so you can rinse this off too if any liquid gets into your chamber, which can happen if you suck the soup out of your bag. You got a clip here to hold your bags inside. The button functions are very simple to use. I can show you what they look like right here. So you have your vacuum level, 1, 2, and 3. Seal time, 1, 2, and 3. You have your auto vac and seal button. You have seal button and marinade. So the seal one is to seal your bag before the vacuum is completely finished. I think they do it as more of an emergency stop if you want to make sure if you see your liquid coming up out of your bag, kind of getting close to the top, you can hit seal and it'll shut it off. It'll seal the bag before the liquid can come forward. So the vacuum level, you have to do a little bit of experimenting with this. The single one level is probably good for really a lot of liquid. I've usually, like, here's a pack of soup that I vacuum sealed. I'll show you all these here. But you're gonna have to play around with this, and make sure you keep notes on what you're doing. Okay, seal time is all about the thickness of the bag. I've basically been using one on every one of these bags that I've sealed, and it's worked out perfectly fine. Now there are other bags like Mylar that you can get. Now you're gonna wanna boost that seal time up probably closer to 3. The thicker the bag, the higher the level of seal time you'll need. But I'm telling you, this thing is great. It's really a compact unit. It's not very heavy. It's about 17 pounds, I think that's what they're rated at. But it's got handles on both sides right here. It's really nice, really easy to lift up. And in the back here, there's your port for your plug, and it has an on-off switch as well. It also has a fan that'll be running on while the vacuum sealer is running. The fan will come on after you seal something. The fan will come on and it'll run until it'll basically shut off after a few minutes. Or you can just shut it off as well. This thing is great because if you have cupboard space, which now I have a nice area in my new kitchen here in a cupboard that I can literally put this in, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm not sponsored or anything by Avid Armor, but I'm telling you, this for me is a game changer. And let me show you some of the things that I've sealed already. All right guys, so here's a few things that I've sealed so far. Soup, this is a curry chicken soup I did. I vacuum packed some borscht. I mean, the things are packed so nicely. I did a cold smoked salmon just the other day, and this was also been sous vide in the bag. So I sealed it and sous vide it right in the bag. I vacuum packed rice that we had left over. I made a black garlic pesto. Vacuum seal it. It's just been sitting in my refrigerator for the last week and a half. Again, I vacuum packed the black garlic that I got into a jar, okay? That's with using one of these guys on top. I just popped it on top and the jar sealed. Like, it was incredibly quick, okay? Take that off. I sealed pesto in small jars that fit inside my vacuum sealer and sealed. Now, one thing you want to do if you're going to vacuum pack a liquid in your vacuum packer with the cover on it and you want it to seal, make sure you tighten the ring down a little bit, because this product will boil up and out of your jar if you're not careful. But tightly sealed. I also did refrigerator pickles, and this was a jalapeno bacon one. I haven't tried it yet. It's still sealed, but that's really cool using this, so you can make your own pickles at home by using a vacuum sealer, okay? So that's pretty much it on the Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer. Yes, a lot of words, but guess what? This will change what you're doing in your kitchen. You can do all kinds of things with this. You can, not only that, you can use the vacuum bags to vacuum pack dry products that you want to save. If you have jars, you can vacuum pack in jars, put your dry goods, whatever you want to do in your jars. Just make sure that when you're doing the vacuum packing in jars and it's a refrigerated product, it has to be in the refrigerator. This is not true canning in the sense that you could put this in a cupboard and it's shelf stable. That is not the fact. So please be careful, because you can get food poisoning. So I'm going to show you how to seal the rice. I'll show you how this baby works. Okay, so first of all, there's a little switch in the back. You want to turn that on. Okay, you have it on. Now you're going to open up your chamber. There's a little latch in here. Basically, it is a clip to hold your bags down. Okay, take your bag, take the rice, and spread it out a little bit in there. It's going to seal it up pretty tight, but you'll see in a second here how it works. All right, so slide your bag up underneath that clip, push that clip down. This is your heat bar. We're going to close this down. Now I've got this on, well, there's 3 levels of vacuum. So I've got it in the middle, and I've got it on seal time of 1, which should be perfectly fine. Actually, I'll come down here and show you here what the buttons look like. So vacuum level, seal time. This is your switch to start it seal. All right, all you have to do now is hit auto vac and seal. It's a little bit loud. Okay, now it's sealing, and you'll see the pressure. Look at that. And beep means it's ready to come out. Pull this clip back up to release the bag out of there. Look at this. That is squeezed tight. Now just put the data on the bag, pop it in your freezer. So I'm going to demonstrate some other things too. We're going to do some different liquids. Okay, we're going to do another item with our Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer. We're going to do a soup. Okay, so this is borscht. Got 2 cups of it. Pour it in our bag. And you want to be careful not to overload the bag. So these are quart-sized bags, so I'm going to stick with just the 2 cups. I think it's a very good idea to stay on the safe side. Because what will happen if you go too high, it will suck out and it'll go into your chamber. Let's set our bag in here. Again, make sure that the bag is under this tab. This is the clip that holds the bag down. Okay. Just like so. Make sure the bag is slid out of there slightly. Let's get back under there. It's a little bit slippery. Now, if you have an issue where the bag keeps sliding back, you can put a couple paper towels behind it. That works really well to hold the bag in. All right, close her down. I'm going to keep this on number 2 seal. I'm sorry, number 2 level for vacuum. And seal time is still at 1. All right, then let's hit our auto vac button. It's really interesting how it makes it look like it's boiling inside there. It's all that pressure. And now it's sealing. And there you have it. Vacuum pack soup. Now you can't do this with normal vacuum packers. So if you look here, you can see the soup try to get all the way to the top. So doing the 2 cups in this quart bag, I think that makes a lot of sense. You could probably go 2.5 cups, but I would not go much more than that. And that's a perfect portion anyway for a person. We like to vacuum pack these things. That is awesome. All right, so here you go. Chamber vacuum sealer, sealed some borscht. We sealed some pesto, and I've already sealed a bunch of other things already too. All right, we're gonna label those up and put them in our freezer. Okay, so I want to give another little demonstration on how nice this Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer works. So I'm doing a Connie salad, so I went to the Asian market and I picked up the imitation crab that you use to do this, okay? They call them crab legs in a sense, but it's imitation crab. And it's really cool because it pulls apart in strings, and that's how Connie salad is made. So anyway, in the package, you get 30 of these. And I decided that I'm only using 10 at a time. So I want to freeze the rest of it. This was all refrigerated. So I've got a vacuum pack bag. These are quart-sized bags. And these are actually from one of my other vacuum sealers for Food Saver. But they work in here. So let's put them in the bag. And we're going to vacuum pack them and put them in the freezer so they're really kept well and sealed in your freezer until the next time you want to do it, okay? Or you want to use it in something else. All right, so let's make sure the button is turned on. Okay, here we go, action. Oh, bumping my camera. Okay, make sure this little clip right here is pulled up. Put the bag underneath. Slide the clip down. Now, if the bag slides a bit, then you might want to put something behind it. The bag goes along this heat bar. Close your lid. I'm going to keep this on vacuum level 2. There's 3 levels. I'm going to keep it on seal time on 1. And then you just hit your auto vac and seal. So let's move the camera just a little bit more over and then you can watch how it works. So here we go. As you can see, the cover gets sucked down as it's pulling a vacuum. While that's going, you load up your other bag. Okay, and that is how you vacuum seal. Awesome. And then repeat. And I'm going to show you another demonstration. Okay guys, I'm going to demonstrate the Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer again. I just want to show you something I'm working on. So I'm doing what's called refrigerator pickles. All right. So I have all my bags already folded down. And this stand is really sweet. You can get this on Amazon. So I've got some cut up cucumber in my bag. And a friend of mine said, hey, you ever tried doing jalapeno bacon pickles? So guess what? I got jalapeno bacon in here. Got some fresh dill in there. My brine is in the bottom. I've got a 1/4 cup of brine in this bag. I was doing more to a bag, but I want to try to split this out. So I'm actually going to take my brine recipe and I'm going to split it into 4. I'm going to see if I get a good result with this. So you're going to see this for the first time. And yes, I guess I'm not really showing my recipe at the point, but you can do that another day. Right now, we're going to show you how this vacuum packer works. All right, camera over a little bit. Close your cover. I've got it on vacuum level 2, seal 1, and hit vac and seal, sorry. Yep, go. And I want to show you how these refrigerator pickles work. This is really, really slick. You're going to see them turn from this light color green to literally a pickle green. And again, I'm trying something completely unique with jalapeno bacon. This is already a pre-cooked bacon too, so I'm not using the raw bacon. All right, it's in its seal. Boom. All right, let's pull that out. This ought to be pretty interesting. Look at that. Look at how they turn dark. So if you look at this bag, how light they are still, it's crazy. It like literally instant pickles them. All right, I want to show you another really cool feature that the Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer has. Okay, so you get a tube like this with this here. Okay, now it goes into this port in the back. Push it down inside. Of course, the top will have to remain open. You can buy these online. These covers are really cool. It's one of the accessories that you have to buy separately. Anyway, you put this inside there. I've got mason jar with refrigerator pickles in here, okay? Got your mason jar cover. Set that on top. Push this down over the top, okay? Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold down the auto vacuum button. Just hold it down until it starts to operate. And that is it. That's how quick it seals. Now these will stay in your refrigerator for quite a while like that. But look at this. That cover is on. They are not coming out of there. Look at that. So when you get that done, screw your lid on. And now these can sit in your refrigerator for quite some time. Do I know how long? Nope, I don't. But I just recently made these. And I took them out of my vacuum bags and I put them into jars now, okay? So you can hear the top. Pops in and out. Again, let me get a little bit closer here so we can show you exactly what that looks like when it happens. It's pretty slick. Okay, again, put this on top of your jar, just like so. Push and hold down the button. It is the auto vac button and seal. Wait till it stops, and that's it. That is all you do, and it's completely sealed. Isn't that cool? So that's another feature of the Avid Armor chamber vacuum sealer. Again, just tighten your ring down, put the dates on the top, throw them in your refrigerator. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try them in a few weeks, see how they are. All right, so that's it on that. I got another demonstration I want to try as well. Okay, so now I want to demonstrate a jar in the vacuum sealer. These are squat jars. They're little small ones. These are 4 ounce. I'm going to vacuum pack my pesto. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Cover the unit, and again, just push your auto vac button. It's really cool. I did a sample test already to see how it worked. And the jar, you'll watch, you can see the top just pop shut. Just like that. That is so cool, and it's completely sealed. In fact, this thing, I'm going to tighten the ring down a little bit more. I'm just going to tighten it on just a little bit. And we're going to see if that seeps past the seal. Okay, I'm going to have it on level 1. We're going to try it one more time, see if everything seals up. you go. So level 1 seals nicely. Take that jar out of there. Yep, so seals up on level 1. Let's turn the cover off. And this time it stayed below there, below that level. So beautiful, okay? So just turn that ring on a little bit tighter and you shouldn't have any seepage problems. Okay, we're gonna put our last jar in here. Turn that lid down tight. Again, I have my level, it's right down there. Shut the cover. Hit the auto vac. And it's sealed. Awesome. That is so cool. All right, so that's my pesto with almond. And I got a pesto with macadamia. And I got a pesto with pine nuts. So these are all refrigerator storage only. Okay, they're not shelf stable. This is not a general, this is not a normal canning segment on how to can, but this is more refrigerated canning. Same thing with these pickles I did too. All right, awesome. That's it for that demo. Other than that, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me some thumbs up, put some comments on there if you want me to show you something else on here. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Chef Leroy, and out.